So this project is all about seeing if we can turn this SpongeBob guitar into something a bit more playable. It's a little bit of TLC at the minute because it's never really been set up. It's actually my son's guitar, and I've been thinking about doing something with this for a while. Needs a new set of strings on it, and a bit of clean up, sort all the intonation out and all the rest of it. It's actually a 10 quid guitar from the cash converter. It's probably been around for about a year or so. I've never really even plugged it in. So the aim of it is to get it, not just to do a sort of daft video taking the mic, but to see if we can actually build it into something playable and get it plugged in Logic and make a track out of it. It does say, make it loud. I mean, can we get a few squealing harmonics out of this one? How far can we go on the SpongeBob guitar? What? So it's got a little speaker on there as well, but no battery to give a little quick demo of that. But once we get the guitar fixed up a little bit, we'll have a look at it all. It's not a bad guitar, as in as far as cheap kids' guitars go. Seems like I'm pretty hopeful that this one could be a winner. Let's get cracking. Right, so let's start by getting some strings off. I'm sure most of you guitarists know about these, but very handy for getting strings off. Little string winder.
Also got a little bridge pin puller on for acoustics and all the rest of it.
If that helps anyone out. The ends are a bit curly to get out, they're nearly pulling the bridge off, just strings out. So these ends, you can see from there, when I'm pulling the strings out, it's nearly pulling the saddles off the bridge.
It's in the right state, look at that.
Soon going to be a shred machine. We hope. Now it's time to give it a clean. I'm going to keep this sticker on because I think it adds to the mystery of it all. Next on the list, we've got our old trusty friend, Fast Fret. You don't even have to practice, kids, you just put this on and it turns you into an instant
Guitar god.
I don't know where this guitar was in a past life, but there's all sorts of stuff going on with this fretboard. Maybe
someone's melting people's faces with it so hard that they ended up melting bits of the fretboard.
Maybe burnt their hands off or something. Maybe it was just stuck in a kid's bedroom, not doing anything. Probably more likely story, I'd say. Here we go, Fast Fret. Anyway, but I'm not gonna waste a decent pair of strings when I've got a cheaper pair lying around. But for all I know, there might be a decent pair of strings. These tuning pegs are ripping my fingers off trying to tune it. WD-40. I'm committed to this string now though, so snip, snip, snip. G sus. You do a G sus chord. G sus Christ. G whiz. GG horses. Well, we're halfway through. We've got 3 strings on. Halfway through to being a total rock icon. It's the intonation that I'm not looking forward to actually on this one, because it's in a right state. Did I tell you that it's tuning out of this?
RSI just from putting strings on.
Snippity snip. B. To be or not to be? There's things in my country. The buzzing bees.
I need a B string.
That's what I want. I need a B string. That's what I want. Whole lot of bees. So now 5/6. Well, we're 4/6 of the way through doing this. Seem to be fine. To be or not to be really is the question. That's what I want. A whole lot of bass strings. A whole lot of bass. Hand's gonna fall off from tuning this guitar. Killing me. Killing me, man, you're killing me. Tuning pegs are really stiff. I didn't mention. A whole lot of bass strings. Snippity snip. Then down to the special Alice string. Oh, well, there was no string in there then. Special E string's got its own packet. E equals MC squared. Anyone I can think of for that one. If you think of one for the E, put a comment in the box. I can actually think of other ones, but probably not ones that I should mention on here. I'm sure you can come to your own conclusions of that. I need an E string, that's what I want. E equals MC squared. Tuning pegs are stiff. God, man. I mean, you'd probably expect, you know, you'd probably expect to go through a bit of pain putting on, like, I don't know, some sort of man's guitar, like a really manly guitar or something, or like 20 odd strings, but can you imagine telling everyone how worn out you are from restringing a child's SpongeBob Squarepants guitar? Well, you've got the evidence to prove it, kids. Last snip of the day. Boom! There we go. We have strings. Now time to tune it up. Tuner's broke, battery's gone. There's another one. Only got about 2 million tuners. There we go. Man, no shot. The thing about these guitars is some of the times I can't even tell which octave it's in. It's easy to like tune them about 5 octaves above what we're actually doing. E. Is that really an E? Let's try the A. Let's get a riff on the go. The thing is with these things, you got like a koto sound. You probably can't hear that well on there, but you know the bends can get absolutely crazy, which is one of the bits I'm looking forward to most on this. You know, there's microtonal stuff going on. I seem to be tuning it both ways. Now it's going down, going up. What the hell is going on with this guitar? This absolute beast of of the machine. It just keeps going on its own. It's weird. Once it got up to the shaft, unless it's the strings, some sort of magic strings that we've got going on. Bad magic though, not magic that I would want to be happening on stage. Hate tuning the E, especially when you've got a peg. It's really tight like this one. I didn't think I'd mention that, so you know, the pegs are really tight. Come on. I don't want to tune you any higher. You sound like you're going to explode. Drop right down to a B from a D. Each time I tune it down, it goes up and then down. It's a crazy ass D string. This one's doing A. A. Oh well, nearly. Feels quite nice actually. The intonation needs sorting out massively, but as far as playability and feel of the neck and the action in that, it feels alright. Let's see. Check the intonation in a minute. I think this D string's gonna be a problem. It might just be for single note stuff this, I mean. Out with the old, in with the new.
So we've got to the point now where it's all tuned up, pretty much. And the intonation. The only problem I've had with this is that the tuners are awful. They're going all over the place. I'm getting it in tune, and the slightest little turn, just to sharpen it, flatten it, it goes to like a couple of tones up and stuff like that. It's flying around all over, like really bad tuning system on this guitar, I must say. So let's check the intonation out then. So it keeps doing this, and it's on like the A sharp, and then you turn it one little bit and it goes to like a G or something. Yeah, G sharp. God, this D's really bad. That'll do for the D. G's good as well. This is quite amazing actually. It's hard to check the intonation because the tuning just won't stay in anyway without doing any harm on it. That one's a bit sharp. Let's so if it's sharp, we'll bring the tuning peg back. That one is flat, not A. Right, this is this is the one. This is all over the place. The saddle on this one. It's a nasty saddle. Spot on. We're done. Let's give it another tune up.
So there you go, I managed to put a solo together. That was the first take that I did. I didn't want to sit around trying to edit things and, you know, trying to perfect every note. There's a few notes that went out of tune, especially on open strings and stuff like that. I mean, you have to be careful on that guitar with certain notes. You kind of get used to that, and I could have kept practicing and trying other stuff with it and trying to get every note perfect, but then I wouldn't really be playing raw, and I wanted you to have a solo as if he was in the room with me, not as though I'm just editing it all night and trying to get the best take I can or whatever. But I guess it just goes to show that anyone who says that you need this gear or you need that gear, that guitar was £10 cash converters and it's done the job.
What can I say?